Hey y'all, welcome to Soft Girl Big Vision. I'm your host, Mahogany Woods, and today our guest star is
Diamond, owner of Khrystal Collections.
So Diamond. Tell the audience and me more about yourself.
Okay, so I'm 20 years old. I'm from Philadelphia, North Philly. And basically I have a business selling bundles, raw Indonesian bundles. The name of my business is called Khrystal Collections. You can follow me on Instagram or on TikTok.
So Diamond, what made you want to be a business owner?
So business, entrepreneurship, that's in my family. You know, my mom, she makes clothes. My grandfather, he owned a wood ice business. So I already knew, like, I'm already brought into a life of business owner. So decide to be one wasn't really hard. Plus, I really don't care for working under people. Not that I don't care for it. I feel better. I don't know. I've been working since I was 7. You know, working for people since I was 7 years old. Why not have my own business? I'd be the owner.
Diamond, I want to know more about your story. How was your childhood?
So, my childhood and how it incorporates to me running my business, or how what made me start my business. You know, my grandfather, he owned a wood ice truck, and he had me working on that truck since I was like 7. So I've been working since I was, you know, before I was even 10. I've been working since I was even 10, you know, and, you know, working, being raised by a single parent, being an oldest sister, you know.
So for y'all that don't know, this is my little cousin Diamond, and she started her business and I started my podcast, and it's the perfect opportunity for her to promote her business, and it's a perfect opportunity for me to get content for my podcast. What are some of your plans once your business is up and running?
So some of my plans once my business is up and running, I want to add more to my business. Right now I only sell bundles only, inches 12 to 30. I do eventually, you know, want to get longer lengths. I also want to add closures, frontals, maybe wigs. I actually do want to learn how to make wigs. That way I can also make wigs and then send them out, instead of having, you know, my vendor having to make the wigs and it be a higher price and everything.
That's very smart.
Yeah, I want to add to my collection. Basically, I want to add to Krystal's collection. Maybe eventually add jewelry, maybe some perfumes, lip gloss. You know, just build on what I have already.
I ain't gonna lie. I also thought about like making perfumes from what I got planned in the near future. What dreams that you haven't fulfilled yet that you see happen in your life?
So a dream that I have, I eventually want to open up a store, like buy a building and make the bottom half of it like a cosmetology store. Like you can get your hair done, your nails done, you know, get your makeup done, your lashes done, your eyebrows, you know, and then have all my products and everything on the top half of the floor. You know, have a display of everything in the front. Just like that's one of my goals that I will get to eventually.
I think when you said earlier about you making wigs and like selling them, that'll be perfect because, you know, this is your hair. You get the hair, you make the wig for your clients. Instead of you having to go out your way and spend more money, you already made it yourself with the bundles you already have. So I think that's a great thing that you should do. That's a good idea. What makes you inspire? Who inspire you?
What inspires me? I feel as though the future that I want is what inspires me now. The future that I want, the life that I want, and everything, they don't come at no low cost. I need to work hard for what I want, so it starts now, and that's what inspires me to do what I do now.
I feel like it is the people that pass on in my life. Do you have any fear chasing your goals? If you do, what is your reason to keep going?
Fears, I feel as though, not saying that I don't have any fears, but I definitely feel as though that I will have some struggles, and that's probably like a fear, like, you know, the struggles and everything. But that's part of the process, you know. It's once you hit something that's, you know, a little bumpy, you got to figure a way to work through it or around it, however you want to get past it. And yeah, I feel as though there's no real fears, you know, nothing is going to be easy. Nothing going to be easy, so prepare for the worst with every situation, especially when it comes to running a business, especially from the ground up by yourself, you know. So I definitely feel as though it's not really much of a fear, but just the process of what can happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. If you were any cartoon character, who would you be?
I would be Bulma from Dragon Ball Z, and I said, well, Dragon Ball. And I said I would be Bulma because, you know, Bulma, she's very, very, very smart. You know, every problem that, you know, she overcomes, she try her best. She do what she do best. She invents stuff. You know what I'm saying? She don't try to go out and fight because she know that she can't really fight like that. But she do know a way to make her friends' life easier, and that's something I do. I do what I can, you know what I'm saying, and I do it to the best of my abilities, and you know, just to help out.
Longer songs right now.
I have my favorite songs will probably be like Constellation or X Factor, or you know, I'm trying to get, you know, I listen to a lot of rap music, so I'm trying to get into you know, some soft music or some slow music, something with not as much cussing, and you know, like, yeah.
And that's what we want to be like. We want to be in our soft girl era. We want to like show up as ourselves, authentic. We want to chase our goals, our dreams, and we want to actually have plans behind our goals and our dreams. So that's perfect. And like music is just a way to express yourself, what you like to listen to, emotion. So like that's just the vibes, like, you know, soft right now, growing into yourself. Do you have a favorite artist or artist?
I do not have a favorite artist, but I do know a lot of PNB Rock songs. Not saying he's my favorite artist. I'm not saying he's my favorite artist, but if I was to pick like to go bar for damn near every song, it would have to be PNB Rock songs.
And like, I can agree with her. Like, PNB Rock, you know, when I was younger, he came out when I was like in 6th grade, and like he just came out of jail, and everything. Like, PNB Rock is home, and like I used to be like real crazy over PNB Rock. Like, he was my man crush one day, and like I had him on my lock screen and all that. And I know pretty much all his songs too, so like I could definitely agree. He's from Philly, that's where we from. So it's like his music is very good. Rest in peace to PNB Rock. What type of music you like to listen to? Like, other than rap and the soft songs, do you like, you know, pop or, you know?
No, I used to only listen to rap, like boy music, for real. I got playlists, like literally. I used to only listen to, not saying I only listen to it, but like as soon as I get in the car, that boy mix, drive off.
So but, like Lil Durk.
Yeah,
Nicki.
I'm happy.
How about Nicki?
Her old songs maybe, but I haven't even been listening to her old songs really.
So like Nicki or Cardi?
I've been listening to some Cardi new album, Am I the Drama, and I do like some of her songs, yeah.
Okay. What part of Philly you from? How did you survive Philly?
So I am from North Philly. I'm from North Philly, like a real Strawberry Mansion. That's where I grew up for a little while. And you said, how was it like growing up there?
Yeah, like survive in Philly.
Oh, how to survive in Philly.
Or how did you survive in Philly?
I stay to myself. I mind my business, you know, mind the business that pay you. Go to work, you know, have friends, and friends who got your back just like you got theirs, you know what I'm saying? Know who for you and who not, you know what I'm saying? Know who real, who ain't. And just, you know, stay off the street. Shit. My ass ain't on the street. I don't even date boys who on the street no more. Like, that's how I got it.
So, like, mind y'all, we from Philly, so it's chaotic. It's a lot of stuff. You'll probably see on social media. You probably is from Philly, so you know how it gets. But it's really like, stay out of the streets, mind your own business, and keep it pushing. And like, you could make it out of Philly. You know, you could do something positive for Philly. Like, eventually, I want to like get you being an older sister. What battles you had to carry?
So being an older sister, you know, I'm an older sister of 2 little sisters. It was growing up. It was just me, my 2 sisters, and my mom. No boys in the house, none of that. And I feel like, you know, growing up, being an older sister is like being a second mom. Can't nobody tell me different, especially when you're growing up with a single, you know what I'm saying, a single parent. It's like being a second mom. Your mom got to go to work damn near all day, every day, just to make sure, you know, the lights on, food in the fridge, and you're saying you warm during the winter time and you cool during the summer. Like, so, you know, just having to make sure my sisters eat, make sure the house is clean before my mom get to work or before she wake up in the morning, because my mom ain't play that. Dominique did not play that. If her house ain't clean, she's waking you up at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 in the morning. She don't care. So, you know what I'm saying, make sure the house clean, you know, make sure the kids ate, make sure they wash, make sure they get up for school, you know, and it just shape you to become, you know, a young adult. It shape you to becoming a young adult, a young woman, shape you to become, you know, a future parent one day, you know. So, yeah.
So, me and Diamond are both older sisters. Only have one sibling, though. Diamond have more siblings than me. But it is not easy taking care of your, you know, siblings, or being an oldest, gotta take care of the household when your parent or your mom.
Because sometimes you gotta
out.
make some sacrifices, you know what I'm saying? Like, you probably want to go to your cousin's house, get her house for the weekend. Mama gotta go to work. You gotta babysit these kids. You gotta cook tonight. You gotta make sure the tub and everything clean, the refrigerator clean, you know. She ain't play that. The baseboards better be cleaned.
And Diamond is the older sister of 2 girls. And, like, that's different because then you have to do hair.
Oh, I gotta do hair to this day. I actually just did my little sister hair last week. The other one about to be calling me soon.
Your story made you want more for yourself?
Definitely. My life story definitely did make me want more for myself. And I say that because, you know, my mom, she was a single parent. My dad even locked up so many damn times for so long, all the time. Like, the life that I want, I want to be married. I definitely want to be married. I'm not trying to be a girlfriend for 17,000 years. Like, I want to be married. I want to have some children. I want to have a beautiful home, a nice front, a nice back. You know what I'm saying? Maybe build a little playground for the little children. And, you know, have my businesses. You know, mommy make money, daddy make money. You know, I just want to have a happy home.
So, her dad is actually my uncle. And, you know, we have a life story to tell about our upbringings and, you know. But I'm proud of you, and, like, keep pushing forward, moving forward, and you starting your business is very, very good for your age and, like, a good mindset for yourself.
Thank you.
Who in your family you look up to? Who in our family you look up to that motivates you?
It would definitely have to be Bunny. You know, Bunny, she stayed with money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be rich, but I'm trying to be wealthy like Bunny. Like, I don't need to be rich, but Bunny, she definitely had some money all the time. She took her grandkids out. You know what I'm saying? She made sure everybody
great grandkids.
Great grandkids as well.
That's our great grandmom.
And, you know, we just had, you know, a good time. Every time she always made sure we all had a good time. You know, every time she seen us, she put a couple dollars in our pockets, you know. That's...
What is it like to start a business? What type of journey you experiencing at this moment?
What it's like starting a business? Starting a business is trial and error. It's investing in yourself and in your business. So, to start a business, you got to make money. To make money, you know what I'm saying, you got to, spend a little something. So, it's definitely hard. It's not completely hard. It's just a little challenging because I am, like, you know what I'm saying, I live by myself. So, I have to pay all my rent, my phone bill, my car note, my car insurance, make sure I got food, and still try to invest into this business. So, when I get to a certain age, I don't even have to work. The money will work for me, you know?
What makes your bundle different or stand out from other companies?
So what makes Khrystal Collections different? What makes Khrystal Collections different is that I sell raw Indonesian hair. A lot of companies or places around my area, you know, I live in North Philly, they sell virgin hair. And to whoever you asking, raw hair is better than virgin hair. Raw hair is easier to maintain. You can dye it, you can bleach it all the way up to 613. It lasts 3 to 5 years, especially with proper care. You know, each wash the bundles get better. I had these bundles about 4 installs. I had a middle part, I had a side part, I had another middle part, I had a bang. I just got these bundles in February. I ain't get my hair a break yet. So, you know, it's ordering bundles from me. It's not like just, okay, I'm about to get my hair done this week. No, it's an investment. You can get your hair done this week, next week, the following week, the week after that, and these bundles will still be great. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that, you know what I'm saying, can last. You don't have to keep buying hair every 2 weeks, or each hairstyle you gotta get new bundles. No, and these is quick weaves. I didn't even sew these bundles in. These bundles been cut, then got glue on them, about 4, 5, 7, 11 layers of glue and everything, and I still put these bundles right back in it. And yes, that's what makes my bundles different.
So one of the questions was what type of hair you selling, but she already answered that.
Indonesian.
So yes, and we're gonna go to the next question. Do you know any young business owners?
Yes, I know plenty of young business owners. I feel like my generation is stacked with kids, you know, who want to own businesses. Kids who go on to college, you know, kids who want to be business owners. I know some nail techs. I know some lash techs. I know many hairstylists, you know. I know some photographers. And they all just making money off what they know how to do best. And I feel like that's good. That's a great thing. That's an amazing thing.
How far do you want to go with your business?
So I told you, like, I want to expand my business. I want to have a building, you know, have a salon and everything, add to my collection, and I want to have probably 2 buildings, maybe, in different parts, but definitely have it global, you know what I'm saying? And I just want my business. I don't need to be big. I don't need that. Just, you know, just have my business up running successfully. You know what I'm saying? Whenever people talk about Khrystal Collections, it's nothing but good things, not a bad review. You know what I'm saying? Just do the best I can.
What do you offer to your buyers?
So I do offer a few things, you know. Each bundle, when you place an order with me, I co-wash the hair because Indonesian bundles are best once you wash them. They are best once you wash them, especially because I get them flown in from Indonesia. And after every wash, they just get better. I don't know. After every wash, they just get more better. So I do offer that. I also offer to dyer bundles, not 613. I offer to dyer bundles jet black, because when you order raw hair, no 2 bundles of raw hair is going to be the same. They're not going to look the same. They probably won't even be the same color because they come from off of one person's head. So 2 bundles not going to come from one person's head. 1 bundle is going to come from one person's head. Another bundles come from another person's head. You know what I'm saying? So I do offer to dye your bundles jet black if you want like that dark, sleek look.
And okay.
And I also have a couple specials going on right now, so look soon.
Okay, so show everybody your business cards. And also, y'all, this is the hair on her head. So
I don't think they can see it.
And show them the hair.
Oh, yeah, I see.
That's her business card. That's the hair. Book with my cousin. Okay.
And this is like the 3rd install with these bundles, y'all. Shop Khrystal Collections.
And then tell them your Instagram name, where to find you at.
You can find me on Khrystal Collections on Instagram or TikTok.
Okay. And this is the episode, y'all. So thank y'all. Signing out, SoftGirlBigVision.
And Diamond with Khrystal Collections.
Bye, y'all.